Hello, it's Danielle. I just wanted to come on here and make a little video. I made a art project the other day, and I painted some tulips, cut them out, and made a picture painting. And so I was thinking the other pieces, maybe we can make something fancy out of these. I got these new little things in Color Burst powders. They're amazing. I already tried them out. So what I'm thinking is we'll sprinkle a little bit on here, hit it with some water, and see what happens. Okay, so what I'm going to do is sprinkle a little bit. I always have something underneath, a piece of paper or something underneath, because I don't like to waste the color. The color is going to be amazing even on the background. So I'm going to just sprinkle. Okay, the first one is the lime green, and I sprinkled a little bit of it off camera because it just wouldn't go. And then now we're going to do alizarin crimson, just a little, because it goes a long way. And we can always move it around with a paintbrush. And it is amazing. Then there's this beautiful, oh my goodness, deep space. This is such a pretty color. I have to see what happens with this. And we're going to just squirt some water on it and see what happens. Okay? And here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. This stuff is now my favorite. I love watercolor. You'll see me doing watercolor all the time because I love watercolor. Watercolor is my favorite. But this stuff is just taking it to a whole new level. Look at that. I love this little spraying thing, but sometimes it drizzles and doesn't. Anyway, but look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. Okay, so watch. It gets all over your fingers. So just have paper towels close. But I dribbled some of it off a little bit. I think I'm going to give it a couple of spots with a little more water, just to move it around a bit. But like I said, underneath, that's going to be amazing too. We want to make sure we always use as much as we possibly can. I don't have my water my water container really close, so we're just going to get a little water on my brush, and I'm going to give it a little extra help in some places. I want you to see how far this stuff goes. Look at that. It is just beautiful. It's such beautiful colors. So I'm thinking after this dries that we will make something even more gorgeous. Give this one a little bit of green. Yeah, look at that. Oh my goodness. I absolutely adore this product. Absolutely adore this product. You're going to love it too if you get it. If you don't, sorry. But you could do the same thing with watercolor. If you have leftover pieces of watercolor paper, there's absolutely no reason to just let them go to waste. There's no reason. No reason whatsoever. You can take that leftover paint, whatever, and put it on some pieces that you have sitting on the sideline. Use it. Use that extra. Don't throw it away. We're always trying to find ways to use your scraps. I think this is a fantastic way to use your scraps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this dry, and then we'll come back and we'll see what we can come up with, because I think this is going to be fantastic. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I just wanted to come back and show you. This is what happens to the background. It is awesome. So awesome. The background is actually made of mat board. I have a place where I can get mat boards that are on the chopping block. They're gonna go not usable, whatever. And so I ripped the top off, the bottom off, and the inside. This is what happens with the inside of a mat board. Really good ones. It's just fantastic. Okay, here's a few of my ideas. I'm going to go ahead and glue them down. I'll be right back. Okay, so you can see what I have so far. I went ahead and just outlined this one with a little bit of pen just to show that it would be a tulip, and it's on a card. You can finish that off nicely. You can embellish it a bit. I'm thinking these ones we're going to do some fun stuff too. This one is a card. This one would be a bookmark. This could be a bookmark. This could be a card topper. This one is on a card. I'm thinking if we had some pretty little, even the sparkly paints, and gave them new life, I think that would be great. Let's try it. Okay, as you can see, I have a few different things here. I've got some Derwent ink tints, field green. I've got some Distress watercolor pencils from Ranger Tim Holtz. Yes, Distress Tim Holtz. And I also have my Arteza. These are part Arteza, part my own little mixture, but the Arteza Pearlescent, the went and got my little cheat sheet. It's Arteza Pearl and Metallic Gouaches. So, once again, I forgot my water. So I'm just going to squirt a little water on my table right here just so I have some. And I've already activated the green and the purple and the gold. I think I will also activate the blue because I think that might be nice. But what I was thinking is that we could just take a green, like a pearlescent green, and just kind of make it have a stem. As long as you want. As long as it makes you happy. Whatever that is, right? So this is supposed to be really relaxing. And, you know, tulips have nice thick stems. So we're going to give it a nice pearly, beautiful stem. This is not 100% cotton paper. This is just practice paper. So you may be able to tell a difference if you're used to that. So, and then I'm just going to give them a little bit of a pretty little, yeah, look at that. I like that. I think that looks really pretty. Yeah. Okay, and then we're going to rinse off my brush a little bit, and we're going to, I'm thinking since there's so much purple in here, let's do purple on this one, because this just really is screaming out to me, purple, purple, purple. And we're just going to give it a little bit of a, just a little hint of a pretty little leaf right there. And then a little petal. And then that one's going that way. And so then we're just going to give it a little hint around the edges. So just, everybody knows what it is, you know? Just a pretty, pretty, pretty little lovely. You know, and these can be any flower you want them to be. It doesn't have to be a tulip. I was feeling springy. So I was thinking tulip. And you just take a little bit of water. Smear that color around a little bit. Or don't. Maybe you want it to be nice and defined. That's perfect. Do it. Whatever makes your heart happy, I suppose. You don't have to do it my way. This is just to get you going in a certain direction, right? And now I think since we have so much beautiful purple and green on here, I'm going to take a little bit of purple and I'm going to take a little bit of this gold, mix them together and see what happens for the edge here, because I think that'll be nice. Just like a little, you know, just color up this edge just a little bit. I love a rough edge. I love a rough edge. I think it just makes it really special. I think you took some time to make sure you made it just perfect for them. I'm going to turn it upside down really quick because it's easier for me. Why not, right? Why not? I like it more gold, I've decided. This is mine though. You may want it green or straight up purple. That's up to you. Now, my bookmark is not going to be the entire thing. It's just going to be as far as I want it to go. So, I'm going to leave it at that because I'm not going to have it be the whole thing. Yeah, I like this. I like that goldiness up there. Yep, that makes me happy. Makes me nice and happy. Plus, it already has that little bit of purple underneath. I love that. Okay, and we're going to try to get some of that off there after this dries a little bit. Perfect. That makes me happy. Okay, so far, I think that one looks pretty good. What do you think? I'm also going to give it just a little hint of gold. Just a little hints. Just hints. You know what? I can do whatever I want to because, you know, it's mine. Right? Look at that. I love that. I think that's beautiful. I think that would be a really nice bookmark. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Now this one I would like to try, since it's such a green, this Inktense, Durant Inktense. I mean, this stuff is the bomb. I love this stuff. These are really awesome. You can go directly from the pencil and you can just draw with it or whatever makes you happy. And we're going to just draw this lovely little line down here. However you want your line to be. If you want it nice and thick, then let's make it nice and thick. This is kind of like playing, trying to make it be something. And we're just going to take and make our little leaf. They have nice thick leaves, so I'm going to thicken that up a lot. They have nice thick leaves and nice thick stems. I think this is exactly what I need. I'm sick of snow. We have tons of snow, and I would like spring to come and to bring us some beautiful flowers. I would love that. Okay, so let me rinse that off real quick. And for this one, I think we're just going to take this beautiful purple, pinky purple. What color is this? Picked raspberry. And I think I'm just going to take it and just, can you see that? It's just a hint. Now these, you can either make them wet or dry. You can color with them. You can do whatever you want to with them. But I just think that this just needs just a hint. Because it's already pink, right? I love this. It's just a little hint of this beautiful flower. We're going to make this one just come right out of here. Give it a little shading, but not too much. And then we're going to just make this have an extra little something something right in here. Maybe we're just going to just give it a little shading too. This is the middle. However yours wants to be. Mine is just doing its own thing right now. That's what I'm thinking. Just a hint. I like that. Okay, I think that's really pretty. And you can decorate these cards up any way you want to. But I think even that right there is just a beautiful handmade something to give to somebody. Right on the inside, hey, I love you. We all need more of that every day, don't we? Hey, I love you. Oops, excuse me, sorry for that. Now, again, I'm going to use ink tints. No, distress inks. And so, but look at this. Isn't that pretty? Just having this on the wording. I like that. Really like that. That's really pretty. This one we're going to make the leaf stand out really good over here. And I'm going to show you how it does with the water. I'll make this nice and dark so that it shows its true potential. You see that? Watch this now. This stuff just, look at how it's just nice. Look at that. I mean, this is just craft paper, really. And look at how nicely it's just so nice. I think that is just too cool. The things that they can come up with. And you can get it right from the pencil itself. It's just pure pigment, people. Pure pigment. Look at that. Wow. Look at how much stronger that got really quick. Wow. That just got stronger. I'm thinking spring. I love this. This is good. This is really good. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, and now this one's all wet, so we're going to just leave that one out. Okay, and so for that one, I'm thinking, you know what? A little bit of this pink over here. I didn't activate it yet, but I'm thinking this little bit of pink. I'm just going to give it a little hint of this pearlescent pink from Arteza. I really like this. Just really, really, really like this. I'm just going to see if this is the right color. Look at that. That looks nice. Just a little hint. Just something to make us feel like this is a beautiful, beautiful little something growing out of the ground. But it's got stuff to say because there's words behind it. Yeah, I like this. I really like that. I'm going to add a little bit of purple to it maybe. Just to make it a little bit darker for the inside. Yeah, look at that. Now I'm whispering. You probably can't hear me. But yeah, look at this. I think that looks nice. Give it a little blend. I think seeing that with a nice little, this almost looks like a ladybug. I think if we put a little ladybug on there, stick it on a card, that would be nice. Anybody would love to get that for any reason. They would just be like, wow, that's, oh, sorry, my hair is in the way. Now this one, I'm just thinking the most delicate of things on this one because it's already just that white, you know, that white on there is just beautiful. I think that's just really nice. So I'm thinking we're going to do this beautiful dark watercolor that I have here. Now this is just a beautiful green. We just want to give it a hint of a beautiful little flower. Very artistic. Let's see how artistic we can be. We're just going to paint this, give it a nice leaf. The hint of being on there, you know. And a little bit of pink, because it's got so much pink in there now, you know. I mean, it's kind of hard not to do pink, right? We're just going to give it a little bit of this. It's going to look so pretty. And like I said, this is just regular crafty paper. This is nothing special. The stuff underneath is just crafty paper. And it is watercolors on crafty paper. But like I said, we're just playing around. We're just making little cards for people. Just saying, hey, I care about you. How you doing? Look at that, how pretty. Okay, I think we're just about done. Now all you gotta do is sign your name to the back, the front, whatever makes you happy, and you're good to go. I like that. Okay, so we're gonna let these dry and I'll be back. Okay, so I got some ideas on what to do with some of these cards that I want to finish up here. I'm going to be gluing these down and then I'll come back. I want to kind of give you a little, there's one that I just can't yet. I just can't figure it out. But I guess we'll figure that. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just want to show you I'm all about the glue. I have all the glues. I know there's a lot of people who just really don't like to wait. I just feel like it's the best. So I just use a little bit of glue. Tacky glue for me works great, especially with just paper. And once again, we're just embellishing upon these a little bit. But I already did the other side. I just wanted to show you what I'm doing. Putting that down there. Now these little cute little die cuts I made. For me, I love my die cutting machine. It is non-electric. It is the Spellbinders Platinum. It's my favorite. Totally enjoy it. But I also put a little bit of Distressed Oxide, Seedless Preserve Raisin. You know, it is awesome. Just a hint of purple because we have so much purple right here, so I thought that would be good. This lovely little contraption back in the day was for not getting carpal tunnel when you're doing whatever, you know, especially like playing with a mouse. Okay, well, now I use it to hold down things when they're gluing and they're drying. I have this other little one. This one has, I think, flaxseed in it. It's really good for little things to hold them down while they're drying. Fantastic. We'll come back. This little beauty, I just really like the crispness of the white. But I was thinking if we, and I have never used these before, so I don't know how good they're going to stick. But I got these at the Dollar Tree a long time ago. So I don't know if they're going to stick or not. Let's see. Oh yeah, they stick a little. That one's kind of wonky. I'm not going to put all these on there, but I may put, you know what? I have my trusty little scissors here. I'm going to cut this off. Got these from my mother. These are like the best scissors I've ever seen. I'm just going to cut this right in half. You can see how sparkly they are. They're so sparkly. And then they got this cute little tape on the back here. There, I think that's how it goes. Yep, yep. You could cut them individually, I guess, if you wanted to. I'm thinking that looks pretty good right there. And then I like these ones better, I think. I'm going to put 3 at the top just so we're even. Odds but evens, you know. I just like that. Okay, there you go. A little bit of stickies right here. Make sure they're kind of even with the ones on the bottom. Yeah, I like that. I really like that. I think that's really pretty. And then I got this cute little guy. I think I got him at Hobby Lobby the other day. Oop, he's sticky. We're going to put him right there because, you know, that's where he should be. I like him right there. He's a cute little dude. Okay. So this one, I was thinking more along the lines of the black. I did rip this little part off, so we'll fix that. But I was thinking more glue, but this is a little trick I learned years and years and years ago. When you have something delicate like this, put the glue on your hand, smudge it around a bit, and then there we go. Look at that. It's going to be fancy. It's going to be so good. I like it already. I like the idea of this little pretty right there, you know. Haha. And then I was also thinking that we could take this little beauty. This is just a die cut that I made from some of the dies that I have. I have many. And I just wanted to put this along the side because why not? Just a little bit of something. And then the little piece that I ripped off. I'll give myself a little more glue. The little tiny piece that I ripped off, I'm thinking would look really cute. You know, if we had it where it looked like it was coming from underneath there. And then around. I think that would be really, really adorable. Look at that. I like that. I really do. I like that. I like it a lot. A lot, a lot. Okay. Plus, I found these Sharpies. These are my favorite pen now. I love this pen. The 0.38 is so thin, and I was just thinking if we just gave it a little hint, you know, just a little hint of leaves, because it is very delicate. It does match up with that beautiful black die cuts that we put on there. I like that. Just a little, nothing too much, but just enough to show that it is definitely, this is what we meant. Just like a little shadow. I was thinking just a little, you know, just a little shadow. Just so you know, there's what that is. Just a little, not too much. That might be my favorite one. I'm not sure yet. Okay, so this one I had a lot of trouble with because I had a vision and it didn't really go the way I had envisioned. So this is a little die cut of a stamen. I already glued it down, forgot to hit record, and I made this little bit of loveliness to go on the side with an embossing folder that looks like honeycomb. I think that would be really cute right there. Also, I had this little bit of yellow. And a lot of these things I've already had just sitting around, you know, already cut out from my die cutting machine. And I hate to get rid of anything. So here's another cute little guy that I got from Hobby Lobby. I just thought he would be really cute right there since we have so many bumblebees on this already. I just thought he would be really cute. And then I have this wonderful paper. This says, "You are so," and you can figure out awesome. So I thought that might be really cool to put on here too. Instead of finding some sort of words to put on there, we'll just do it this way because I think this is really nice. Really, really nice. And I'm debating on a butterfly. I'm debating on a butterfly because there's so much green. It just seems like that's a nice little addition. Butterfly and this little guy. I think this is definitely one of those cards you have to hand deliver to someone because I'm just going to do it. That's what they always say. Don't sit and second guess yourself because then you won't do it. So I'm just going to do it. It is there. Cool. I like it. So I almost forgot to turn on the recording again. But I had this idea for this one. Again, this is not like really fine watercolor paper. This is just like a craft or a practice. I'm not sure right now which one it is. But I was having trouble figuring out what I wanted to do with this one. And so I went back and yeah, I could do some more of the sprinkles, which you never know, I still might. But I really thought this might look nice. And yes, this isn't the fantastic papers, but look at this still. You still get really, really cool blooms. I get cool blooms. Oh, that kind of dried, so we're going to go back and fix that in a minute. But I just thought that this might be a really cool idea. Just get it nice and wet, see what happens. I like to do this. I like to experiment with my art and see what might come of it. Sometimes things happen and you're like, what in the world? I didn't even think that would ever. And then it does. And you're like, whoa, that is amazing. Yeah, that's not going to spread as much because it's really wet right there. So I'm going to get a little bit of this right here. Just dab a little bit of the water up. See if we can't encourage it a little bit. Yeah, it's still nice and wet. Okay, so we're going to see if we can't encourage this a little bit. I was just thinking, wouldn't that be cool to finish the side of this with just paint? I like it. I really, really like this. I think this is what it needed. And again, this is probably going to be like a bookmark or something, you know, for those people who still read with paper books. Paper books rule, man. Online stuff is awesome too, but I just think that paper books rule. And ain't it great we can all have our own ideas? Anyway. So we're going to just keep that moving. And then thinking it was orchid. So I was thinking maybe I would just drop a little bit of that in there, here and there, just to make it pop, you know. That's dry. That's okay. We're going to make it. It's going to be beautiful. Look at that. You got to try watercolor. It is the bomb diggity. Do the kids still say that? I do. I do. I like it. I like it. Get that smushed around a bit just so, you know, it doesn't always have to be a plop, but it can. To cover that up a little bit. Yeah, look at that. I'm going to get this a little wet. We're going to give it a little encouragement to flow. Just in a couple places. You know. This should be fun. I want you to try something. You don't have to have expensive stuff to do art. And it doesn't have to be something that is sold in a fine gallery. It can just be just relaxing. I think I'm going to smear this one just a little bit more because I like this to be just a little more subtle. Not all of it has to be like a flower. Some of it just can be just a border, subtle. Look at that. Okay, I like that now. I really like that. I like that. Okay. This one, I have been on the struggle bus. I love this. I think it's perfect. I think it's wonderful. But, again, Sharpie. This is 0.7. It's much thicker. I don't know if you can see it, but I have a little bit of a sparkle on there. That came with the powder paint. So awesome. I thought maybe if we just give it a little hint of where that sparkle is, because I love this paper. This paper was made with either tea or coffee or both. I love making old papers that look so cool. That's one of those things that takes over your whole world when you do it. But when you're done, oh my goodness. So we're just going to give it a little hint. Again, these are just cutouts that I used from a different painting. I like that. I like it. I'm going to overdo it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then I think we're going to, yeah, I paused a second. Save all your old scrap papers. You know, when you print out something that you just didn't really want to print out, or your printer is like, hey, I sent you an extra piece of paper. That's always fun. But anyway, I just want to show you these I got at the Dollar Tree. They work wonderfully with, you know, the inks and such. But I got this at the Dollar Tree the other day. I haven't tried this side yet. But I think this, oh my goodness, that is awesome. Too big for this, but because I just want to do a little, So I'm going to be using the dark one. We'll see. I just thought maybe a little bit about this, a little hint. I think we're going to need a lot more than that. Something like this, you can use this for anything. It could be a bookmark, it could be a card, it could be junk journal, all kinds of things you could use it for. Why not? You could use it for just about anything you want to. You do whatever you want to with it. It could be the centerpiece in an art project. Whatever floats your boat. Pops your cork, however you want to look at that, you know. But yeah, I think this is going to be good. I like this idea. Okay. And I have this cute little, just a little halo. Just a little something that says, hello, how are ya? I thought maybe I would just hit it with that. Yeah, I like that. That looks nice. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Sorry about that. So I think this is finished for this one. Show you each one. Little tulips hugging around on a tulip. I mean, you could still put a butterfly on there if you wanted to. That might be pretty. It might be too busy. I'm not sure. Nah, I think it's good. I do have a little bitty tiny dragonfly off to the side here. That might be nice. Maybe we'll just quick do that. Little dragonfly. I'm all about the dragonflies and the butterflies and turtles. Whoops. I think he wants to be on that one instead. I have a little glue over there. Well, it's okay. It comes off. Look at that. So I have that little guy there. Give him some little eyeballs. Little swirly body. This is a punch. Love that little punch. So we have that. We have this one, which is just on paper that has been dyed with coffee and tea. Here's a nice little card. It's just a hint, you know, just a little something. Those little, I like those little sparklies. They're like mirrors. They're so pretty. This one, I love this one. Really, really love it. It's just a hint, but like you're gonna go have a tea party out in the garden. Love that. And then this one might be my all-time favorite because I love bumblebees, and you are awesome. So you guys have a great day. Go out there and make something. See you later. Oops, I forgot one. This little guy. I think this would be a great little bookmark. Just beautiful. All the way it is. Okay, now I'm done. Okay, I don't have a goodbye. So I'm just going to say, see ya. Okay, y'all. So if you like this and you try it, please tag me at the Painting Turtle. Hashtag the painting turtle. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, comment, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Well, love and peace to you all.